Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Roll for Immersion. Hi, how's it going? And hello,
Good.
guys. I got my players here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right, so we did start a little late, so I'm gonna try and go through this fast. We are playing a Pokemon Tabletop United game called Pokemon Space Odyssey. We were playing on Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice. Fantasy Grounds is good for rolling dice. We use it for initiative because Fantasy Grounds doesn't have a PTU core thing, so we just are using it just for the mundane, like everyday kind of things for rolling and initiative and maps and stuff like that. The music you can hear is from Zame, but we also play music from Sanity, Blitzit, Glitch City, and Galax. You can hear all this music through Sirenscape. You have to be a member or a Super Siren in order to upload your own music. But if you're not a Super Siren, just a regular member, I think that's the case. You can use their whole sound library in order to get what you need, including just like a simple sound effect. You can get music. You can layer them over each other. I forgot how to do that, but that is a thing you can do. And with that, I'm gonna go grab some water, because I know people are gonna do that, and I usually need water to kind of help me get through this. But while I go grab that, I'm going to have the players describe their characters, starting with Robert and Gizmo, and making our way counterclockwise, because Ivy's not here today. So yeah, we'll start with Robert, then Echo, and then Henry. And
I act like we do it clockwise anyway.
I know. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, I will be right back. You guys, starting with Robert, tell them who you are and who your starter is.
Yeah, Robert is a race called an Animus. His planet is kind of like locked in a civil war that he got involved in. And then he decided to leave the planet to become a Pokemon professor. He, since then, like half of his life, just kind of left his old life behind. And now he's traveling the universe, getting back into all sorts of shit. And Gizmo is kind of his class pet that he provides for him also. Oh, and it's a Q-Bones mixed with Mark.
Fusion.
Alright, yeah, that's Robert.
It passes on to Echo and Navi.
Echo's an android learning about emotions, and Navi is a Corellia who helps with those emotions.
Solid. Hello, I play Henry. Henry's a boring-ass human. I can't stress that enough. He's a coordinator, he's a chronicler, he likes to write things down, hence the book. He travels with his bestest buddy ever, Ted Wardo, whom he rescued from a travesty. And now I need an introduction from our beautiful GM.
Hi, back. How'd I do?
Now an introduction from our beautiful GM.
Oh, hi. My name is Neil. I'm Immersion Diversion. We are on Roll for Immersion for playing tabletop stuff. Hi, everybody. Hi, Avarian. Oh my gosh. Hey, Schoolie. How you guys doing? I don't know why I'm out of breath. I literally just went upstairs. Anyway, how'd I do? I mean, for like running upstairs and coming back.
Well, you got back just as I finished, so.
Okay, cool. Yay! Oh, alright. As you can see in the bottom right corners, or bottom left corners of all their screens, they have a Hero Forge Mini, which they made themselves, and they all look awesome. I forgot to update Johnny's, because we were talking about updating a bunch of their characters, because of stuff that they got, like weapons and whatnot, but I can do that.
You always forget.
I know! I'm sorry. Hey, Cookie! Oh.
Well, one of the Robert's things
Oh, here,
is an
Johnny, I
item
forgot.
that we still haven't even discussed in canon yet. So.
There's your hydrate.
That's
For
true.
what? Oh yeah, true. Yeah, because you're getting your weapons the next day. So,
Yeah, and
That's right.
and a certain piece of armor too that we haven't had him have yet.
the shield.
A cup.
Oh, it
His,
was you that got the
awesome
trench.
duster jacket.
That's
Yeah.
right. It was you that got it. Okay, I thought it was Johnny for some reason. Okay, sorry. Okay. Anyway, thank you for reminding me it was you that got it. I actually wasn't sure. And also I couldn't find it in the rule books. Where was it? Or what was it called? Actually.
Let me.
Anyway, while we're doing that, I have to thank you guys in chat for coming out to hang out and watch us. We would be playing this or slash streaming this even if you weren't here, but you being here is amazing. You get to take place in helping out and changing the story, and then using your channel points. While you're here, you earn channel points to change the game. While you're subscribed, you get, I think it's like 1.2 times more. But obviously different tiers of subscription, you get more channel points. But you don't have to pay to get it. Basically, you can just hang out here. You don't even need to be subscribed to earn channel points. And you can use those, like Skule I did earlier, to, we shall run amok. Amok we shall run. Nice. And yes, you could use those channel points to save the characters from death. If they are dying, you can give them inspiration, like art, insight rolls. You can give them re-rolls using those channel points. And Skule, I used them earlier to give the players an item from the shop, as well as change a wild Pokemon's type for the next fight that they get into. Anyway, but you can also, if you would like to, and if you have the funds, but worry about yourself first and foremost. But if you have extra, you can donate generously, but donate responsibly. I don't want you putting yourself out to help me. But you can use that to help change up the game. You can donate $1 to donate a consumable item, $5 to give a Pokeball or a Master Ball to the characters. Hero points or Jinx points. Pokeballs are for the players. Jinx points / Master Balls are for me, as you can see down in this corner. We use them to re-roll, do rules that don't happen in the game, and just kind of commission ideas that might not happen. Well, I guess that's part of the rule breaking thing. But the players can use them to re-roll their Pokeballs as well. For when they go to capture Pokemon, and I can use mine to cancel their Pokeballs for Jinx for hero point stuff. John, okay, I'll do another one for you. There we go. We got a John and a Johnny. For $10, you can donate a plot twist, flashback card, or hero card. Plot twist cards changes the game for that session. Flashback cards are used to give the player, make the player remember something they didn't know. Maybe there's backstory that we didn't all know, and it just changes up their backstory a little bit, or adds to their backstory. It doesn't change it. Okay, no problem, River. Hero cards are one-use powers that they can use to help with encounters and stuff like that. But if it doesn't translate well over to the PTU, they can use it as a fourth Pokeball. For $15, you can donate a GS Ball. That is a critical token. Does exactly what it says. Automatic crit, but they can also use them on capture throws when they go to catch a Pokemon, as it'll add 20 instead of the normal 10 that they do from just making the AC check and rolling a 20 to get a plus 10. For $20, you can donate a random encounter. This is a single Pokemon fight that is very strong, kind of like a boss fight that they have to do, and if they can defeat it / capture it, they will also get an item that it was holding on to. For $25, you can buff a creature, essentially giving it a new type that'll specifically harm the, like hinder the players, basically making things harder for the players to fight the creature so that they are going up against. For $30, you can donate a legendary encounter or a unique item. A unique item is like typically a weapon or an item that specifically will help out the player. But if it has any Pokemon moves tied to it, like a fine or simple weapon, this unique weapon / item will have like 3 to 4 Pokemon moves on it instead of the 2 that the players need the combat the combat rank in order to use. They won't need the combat rank in order to use these unique items. And then the legendary encounter is the same thing as the random encounter, except it's a legendary Pokemon, and the held item it is held on it will be related to the Pokemon that it is made. So it'll be a homebrew item, like a homebrew held item that the Pokemon has on them. But they have to capture / defeat it in order to get it. And for $50, we have the Unknown Mysteries. This is the secret menu item that we mentioned once. I still want to do what I did from last week because I couldn't think of any new ones for this one. But I like the idea from last week still, which is the players. Well, for sure, Ivy had managed to a subject at least one would consider curse adjacent given. True, yeah. But yes, the secret menu item for this week is the same thing as last week, where the player Echo will obtain a recipe that'll teach them how to make wild magic donuts. And these donuts, once they eat them, have to roll they roll on a chart to see what effect happens, and either it lasts until the next encounter. Some of them say it'll last a certain amount of hours, just stuff like that, and some will happen right on the spot. So just kind of depends on what happens for that time. But that is the secret menu item. Right now, the players, while in this city, they can buy them while in this city. But if they are off planet and they can't get back here, basically that's what the recipe would be for, is that they can make these donuts if they wish to. So yeah, and that'll be the secret menu item for today, or the Unknown Mysteries for today. All those donations that you do will help towards the goals that I have. Right now we have the goal of streaming with the PSVR 2. So if you want to help me get one of those, and then I can stream for you guys VR games that are on PS5 and such like that. We are 35% of the way, so we are on our way already, which is amazing. Which we're at 160 out of the 450, and if we can beat this goal. And meet the goal, every single one of my players will gain a Master Ball. Or no, we decided a Mega Ring. Or a Mega Stone, yeah. So each of my players, once we get this done, will obtain a Mega Stone. And for each little thing after that I have for the month, we'll also get some kind of item that is super ultra rare. Probably those will be the Master Balls, because that'll be the extra rare stuff. So first will be, if we complete this, it'll be everyone gets a Mega Stone, and for the little, but actually is the new month now. So yeah, if we can beat this, I can do that monthly goal I want to do then. So then if we can do that, each time we beat that, it'll be another Mega Stone or something related, maybe even a Z Crystal or something like that. And then after that, for the rest of the month, it'll be Mega Master Balls until the next month starts. So yeah, anyway, because I know we're so far behind, guys, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I take that as a yes. Anyway, yeah, so let's get started with the recap. Here we go. Last time on the Pokemon Space Odyssey, our players had finally been able to get to the metropolis on oh my god, why am I blanking? Yazuno. And with that, our heroes had decided that they wanted to stock up on supplies before they head back to Bifomia and enter the Nova factory that they had left, because they thought they might need extra supplies going through from now on because they had encountered a Pokemon they've never seen before, and it was super freaking tough. So, upon coming to the planet and getting to the metropolis, they have gathered their things. Robert had obtained, but has to wait a day, a sword and a shield. Echo had been searching around for some scrap, but in general has managed to repair the ship now to where it's also getting some upgrades. Currently still in the process of upgrading, but shortly should be finished as well. And Henry has gone around town looking for berries, along with Ivy has been kind of going around buying berries and stuff like that too. But Henry has came across a face that they recognize with the cloak that they were wearing as well, being someone from the Void Cult, as they encountered them later, chasing her Sableye, and having an encounter before she recalled it, said some words mentioning she wishes to find a way out, and then disappeared when Henry asked what she meant. And this is where we return, you guys. Just get my music. One sec.
Also, since you had asked earlier, the weighted trench coat, or not the weighted trench coat, the reinforced trench coat is the item that I have.
Yeah, I was gonna mention. I told the Schoolia that you guys had found your items, but I was going to via story get them to you. So that was the trench coat was going to be on the ship.
But you asked me like what it did, so I was going to say.
Well, I was going to say you could message me now, but yeah, I guess what does the trench coat do since we're here?
Oh, yeah. It just says it's a stylish utility version of light armor, which I like that it specifies that it's stylish. But it grants 5 damage reduction. Just all around. And it provides a +4 stealth check bonus to conceal weapons and items, and also prevents anything from going off in metal detectors.
Okay. Can you write that in our Discord chat, just so I don't forget what the name is? So I might just look it up later. I just didn't find it.
And also, I completely forgot.
I wasn't sure if it was... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I completely forgot all the way from Gilead. I have a hat that gives me +15 damage reduction against critical hits.
Nice. That's awesome.
So it's like if I get crit, I actually take what's good.
But yeah, I just couldn't find it in the core rulebook, and I didn't know what it was called, so I was like, I don't know, I'll just ask Sean, because I know he said it was a trench coat. So...
Yeah, it might be in the Glory Dungeon before you. I don't know.
That's where I looked first.
Oh.
Because I was like, I found the spacesuit that River wanted, so Echo wanted. But you'll be able to find that on the ship too. But yeah, right now, you guys have just finished the encounter with this girl.
Someone.
Yeah, I don't think you got her name yet. Still,
we didn't.
No.
Or no, I think
I saw it.
Oh, I thought
But
Henry. I thought
Henry
she told
never
Henry.
asked.
Okay, got it. I thought she told her name and she asked for your name. Because I don't remember. That would have been back when she was at the bookstore, though. Okay, that's fine. You guys don't know her name currently. But yeah. Anyway, so that is where we return. The scene is yours. You guys are currently in a almost like a shipyard with those crates, like those ship crates, those big ones.
Yeah, yeah.
You managed to surround her Sableye, and she was up top and recalled it from above. You guys won't be able to chase her because it is so high up.
Yeah. I was about to ask, it's like, do we want to try to pursue her or track her, or do we just want to head back to the ship and just go to bed?
Well, we've been thoroughly warned not to follow her, so I mean... So, we pretty much... Echo's going to go back to ship.
Yeah. I like the
This is
sound of
first.
that system as well.
Awesome. Okay, so
Also, before
oh,
we take off tomorrow morning, I think we should definitely do a thorough investigation of our ship because she probably knows that we plan on leaving this planet, and that seems like her plan. So we might have a stowaway. So I suggest before we take off tomorrow, do a thorough investigation.
all right. You guys plan on heading back to the ship then, or?
Yep, Robert will head back.
Okay, so what about the rest
Keeping
of
his head on a swivel, but he's really not good at noticing anything.
you? Yep. Echo, Henry.
Henry's just gonna follow suit. He's really lost in thought. Something about that last thing stuck with him.
Okay. And Echo.
So, I guess I'm just gonna go to the ship.
Okay. No problem. So, as you guys head back to the ship, I'm gonna do this. One sec. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so you guys head back to the ship. It is very quiet. Henry, you you think something's still following you, but in realizing that you know, the thing that you were following was giving kind of an eerie, like, sinister, not a sinister grin, but, you know, like it made your goosebump, it gave you goosebumps, that kind of feeling. You don't have those feelings anymore, so you can rest at ease as you guys head back to the ship. When you guys get there, it is now 12 o'clock, and the ship arms, as soon as you show up, they almost like finish, and they kind of curl back up and go back into the ground, and your ship has been finishly upgraded.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright. So, do you guys wish to go on the ship and take a look at it, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna.
Nice.
Where the hell else are we gonna go?
Alright, so, while I do that, because I'm going to do this quick, I need to get the image of the ship. There it is. So I can put you guys... Okay. First, I gotta get you guys on the map, just because this is how... There's no combat or anything, but this is how I'm gonna, like, show you guys the ship and stuff like that. That's just kind of fun to me, so... Oh, there we go. Whoa. Okay. And you know what? I will put Henry, or not Henry. I will put Ivy up there too, and Kate. Okay. So, oops. Kate's friend. There we go. All right. Getting onto the hitting the button. Almost like on your watch, almost kind of like a key fob. But on your watch, Echo, you like hit a button that causes the bay doors to open, and rather than a door like sliding open with a little like hit like from the wall, like to fall in where you guys walked up, you now have a what looks to be almost like an elevator coming out of the bottom of the ship that goes to the ground, held up by four steel pillars that will pull it back up when you guys are ready to get on. All right. So as you guys get on the lift and press the button to pull it back up, you guys find yourself in the engineering room. As I'm going to switch screens for you guys quick, so I can show the audience too. Oh, whoops, hang on. Whoops.
That's a very small ship.
No. Yeah. Hang on.
I know.
I just forgot that your image isn't tied to the image on the other screen. So, alright. So you guys pop up here, and I'm going to share it with you. So you guys can see this. And Sean, I believe if you can see this on Zoom, I will zoom out so you can kind of see how big the ship is now. It's a little bit bigger than what you guys had before, but I was able to basically make it big enough to where I had the room. But yeah, right immediately as you see where you guys are, this is the engineering room. You see to your left and your right what looks to be two computers with with panels on them that you can open up as well. Those panels open up to get to the circuitry where the thrusters are. And what you see behind you, what looks like tubes and stuff like that, that is the ship's generator that gives it power and like helps everything run and stuff. There are some cargo crates in here as well for you if you want to store anything in here, as you can see down below here and stuff. But yes, and like we got the thruster 1 that comes out that side, and thruster 2 comes out there. Oh yeah, I guess I can unlock the tokens. There you go. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, there's a door on this side. As you walk up Echo, it slides open, almost like ready, knowing you're coming. So you go in, and immediately to your, what you see coming through here is what looks to be a bright, like almost like bluish white gray tiled flooring. There's a door to your left. There is a door to your left a little bit further. There's a door to like what looks to be like on like a diagonal wall. You see to your immediate right, this computer is your guys' PC. It is your healing station as well as your Pokemon box, like for like exchanging Pokemon and stuff like that. It does not currently right now heal the injuries, but everything Pokemon related can, like, and people related, it heals you to full HP and your Pokemon to full HP. But this is also like the PC for storing all your Pokemon and changing Pokemon out and stuff like that. To the left of that, actually, I'll bring in, if you guys are all coming through here. I don't know.
Yeah. You'll have to move me.
Yeah. Yep. You can see the hydroponics. Right now on the screen there's only 8, but that's just kind of a representation of it. But over here, yes, is your hydroponics. There is, I remember because you said you had, because you guys had that bee drill with the honey gatherer. There's a beehive back there to put them in if you wish.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Up in the top right corner is like a little workstation for like almost like, you know, like metalworking, crafting, stuff like that. You know, this little area, there's like a metal table, there's a glass table, and there's a chair right there. And there's also a door heading off to the right as well. Yeah, you can explore where you want to go. There's a door.
Yeah,
for your sake, Sean, yes, there's a door to the left. A door to the left that's a little further. A door straight forward on a like slanted wall. And there's a door to the right as well.
Yeah, I will go check out Well, actually, yeah, I guess you probably don't know where the ladder is. I just randomly open a door to the upper left.
Upper left. Okay, so you go to this door. Alright. So first, Echo, and then you're going... Johnny, you're going through there. Alright,
Yes.
1 sec. Hang on, I'm gonna move you to there so I know where everyone's going. Alright, so Echo, as you walk through these doors, it actually takes a second for the door to open as you hear decompression initializing. And then you hear a and then the door... Actually, technically there is no decompression right now because you're on the planet. So yeah, these doors kind of immediately know what, you know, it can sense it. So the doors open, both of them actually. So you can actually go through, but this is the decompression chamber for when you're out in space. You can go through here to head out into the open vacuum. And actually, no, it's not this room, I guess, technically. This is... I mean, I should have had this room, but I think this was the room I technically made it. It should be the room before it, and then that little room, but I think I did it in reverse by accident, but that's okay. So, in this room, you see 2 benches and 2 lockers, and a circular-looking door. Yeah. You can explore this room to your content if you wish.
Yeah, I'll just kind of just see.
No, this is
what's
Echo,
in
and you're
the
not.
lockers, or...
Echo's in here, not you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No, you're good. I mean, if you want to come in here with Echo.
No, I chose that. I'd be able to.
Okay. Kind of going to the center of the room, you kind of sense that there shouldn't be anything in these lockers, but there seems... all of a sudden you hear a thunk in one of the lockers.
I'm going to investigate.
Alright. You go walk over to the locker and open it up, and the thunk you heard as you open the door, it almost like pops out a little bit as the suit seems a little too big for the locker, but it does manage to fit inside, and you pull it out and you obtain a spacesuit. So I think that's what you got, right?
Horrible organics, I guess. I don't know. Someone wanted a space. Oh no, it was Ivy that wanted a spacesuit.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so it was Ivy and Sean that got stuff. Sorry. I thought it was you that got the spacesuit. But yes, this is for Ivy's sake, but you find the spacesuit inside of the locker.
Okay.
Nice. If you wish to keep exploring, there is that door I mentioned. As you kind of walk over to the door, it kind of senses you there, but it is kind of closed, and it says, "Please input a passcode or new input passcode," and you can put whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
going. I'll write down the passcode.
You just kind of, as you write,
509.
309. Just kidding. But yeah, as you enter the code, and the door kind of almost like rolls away like the cog door in the Fallout games, as it rolls aside, and you can see as you exit, you find yourself back outside, and you there's a little like there's a little strip of like almost like a I don't know what to call this, for like it's a foothold for when you're out in space. You can still hold on to like the railing and hold on to be on the ship but outside. So this is a spot for like if you guys find Pokemon out in space, you can situate yourself by the Pokemon and come out here to catch Pokemon outside, as long as you have the means to be out in a vacuum. So yeah. Oops, like this. So yeah, there's like a little like porch, like a space porch. Alright. So, moving back to Sean now, or to Robert. As you approach the door, the door just slide away, and it's like as it senses you show up, and it just looks to be like almost like a little hallway. There's no doors in here as you kind of search through. Almost like this is still a little area for like adding things in. But down at the very end of the right hallway, it keeps going, and it seems like there's a doorway at the other end. But there's also a way to the right or to the left you now see, and it almost looks like a window.
I walk towards what looks like the door.
The door or the window?
Yeah, the door.
Okay. So you come up this way. And when you approach the door, they swing open and slide open as well. And then we go to Henry as you kind of just dash across the room to go to this door. And the door senses you as it opens. You walk through at the same time as Robert. You walk through on that end. And what you both see, what looks to be almost like a recreational room. In the center, there's a wooden table with wooden chairs for dining. There's a table to your left and right. Henry's left, and Robert's right. There looks to be like a little table for setting things out. If you need like the space for either like decoration, or if you need to set out lots of food. If you manage to just have like a party or something, it's like a little display table. For stuff like that, but there is also like a kitchen,
an island counter.
I mean, basically, yeah, it's like an island counter bar / thing. But yeah, that's what that is, like a counter, like an island counter. Yeah, there's right over here. There's a sink and a stove. There's a little corner counter for you guys for like if you need to put anything in. There's still a TV here from where you were before. But it does look a little bit broken. You will need to repair that if you guys wish to watch some TV.
Who broke our TV?
It was still broken from when you guys had it at first. It hasn't been fixed. But to your left, both of your guys' left, there's like a little sitting area with a little table facing a couple of bookshelves. So if you guys find books that you want to read, you guys have some bookshelves for putting your books.
That's my right, sir.
You're right, sorry. Also Sean's
right.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, you guys, and so there's like 2 bookshelves for books that you guys want and like for to read, if you just want to kind of put them in there. And there's a little like a U couch with a table in there for eating or just hanging out, reading, doing whatever. And on the right side of the room, there's another sliding door, but across the room and from you, Henry, and to your left, Robert, there seems to be 4 equally sized doors across the room, with a gap in between the 4 of them that seems to go further up to the front of the ship.
Well, Henry, do you want to pick one while I pick the other? Well, one of the others.
Henry just kind of runs over to one of the rooms. It's the room furthest to the door that you came through, Sean. It's across the room. It's like by that door. So there's another door that looks like the one that you came through, but there's a door.
Say he ran.
Oh. Okay, you kind of.
All things considered, when you think about when we both entered the room at the same time, I think it's Robert who ran.
Oh, true. Thanks, Goulet. I keep forgetting.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you guys make your way there, I guess Sean, did you want to pick a room? There's 3 available now since Henry kind of walked over to that one.
I'll pick the one next to the one that.
The one that Henry picked. Okay. So you go to this one. Yep. So you get these rooms. So all the rooms on the right are all picked now. So as you guys walk up to the room, the doors kind of slide open as they kind of, for a second, they kind of like almost like scan required for room obtation. It's basically it's gonna scan you so that it knows that the room that you guys picked is your room, and it's a way of security to keep things locked if someone else walks up and you guys want privacy. So you guys can kind of set it to open up if someone walks up, or to stay shut if someone walks up. But yeah, the little scan pops up from the door and it goes over the both of you, kind of getting your image to know if it's you or not, and then it'll automatically open if it's you. And if it's not you, it'll stay shut unless you have it set to have it open anytime. But yeah, as you guys then walk inside, they're not big rooms. I mean, it's like a simple, you guys can kind of fill it with what you want, but since it is a new ship, your stuff was kind of like moved, to where, until you guys want to put your stuff in here and make it look how you want. But there's a simple bed, with brown sheets, and then to the right of the bed there's another door inside.
Yeah, I'll open up my door.
Okay. As you walk up, both of you, I assume?
Nope.
Oh, you're just going straight to the bed? Okay.
Yeah.
So Sean, as Robert opens the door and walks up to it, and it just kind of slides open, you find a bathroom.
Oh.
And inside of this bathroom, there's one toilet, there's a sink, most likely with a mirror. I'm just gonna say there's a mirror. I didn't put it in there, but that's fine. And there is a locker in here as well for storing clothes if you wish.
Yeah, I will. Well, yeah, I'll open it just to see.
All right. Yeah, and as you go and kind of open to see how big these little lockers are to kind of get a gauge, as you open, I think it's the third before the last, you open it, and there is a trench coat inside.
Ooh, conveniently my size.
Yeah.
I pull it out and kind of feel it, and it's like, oh boy, this is actually it looks kind of good, and also it has some extra padding in it. Nice.
Nice.
I'll
Yes.
put it on right away.
You put it on, and it fits like a glove.
Hopefully a glove that fits.
What does this trench coat look like, by the way?
It is a very dark brown, almost black, and it lowers kind of down to his knees, I think is what I kind of made it look like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely, it looks similar-ish to the outfit that he's currently wearing as far as the material, but it's got extra reinforcement that it doesn't look like it's armor to the untrained eye, but
Yeah.
but it definitely absorbs fits.
Awesome. But yeah, so as you put on this trench coat, you feel a little sturdier. It gives you what kind of? You said 5. How much damage?
It's
reduction?
5 damage reduction.
Oh, it was 5. I thought you said
okay.
15 from crits.
My helmet or my hat that I'm wearing is 15 if I get crit.
Oh,
Nice. Okay.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, and as for you, Henry, as you enter the room, you immediately head for the bed. And it is big enough for both you and Tedwardo. I'm assuming Tedwardo is out, or not yet?
I'm gonna say Wardo's out, of course.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say, then Tedwardo...
He has Pikachu syndrome.
Tedwardo will kind of lay up here and be like, Tedwardo! Oops, come on. Close that out. There we go. So yeah, Tedwardo just kind of climbs into the bed with you, and as you guys just kind of lay there, you'll just kind of, there. You'll just kind of lay on your legs. And yeah, you, I guess, as you basically just go take a nap, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much has happened.
Alright, so Henry's out for the day. Alright. Yeah, so Robert, as you're trying on the trench coat, we go back to Echo then. Echo, as you entered the room, you can see the exact same stuff I described before. There's a little stove for your cooking. There's a little, like, there's a sink, there's a cabinet, there's a shelf, or like a countertop. There's like an island for you to put stuff on if you need help setting things aside while you're cooking. If you need to do some extravagant cooking. There's a dining table in the center. With it's made of wood. There's wooden chairs. They almost seem to be like, at least the table seems to be bolted to the ground. But you can obviously like move it around if you need to, and if you want to move it somewhere else. That's just kind of where I put it for now. But that's for like where you guys like eat if you want to eat there. There's a table with a U chair, like a U couch with a table in it, with across from it some books if you want to do any reading. And you, as you walked up forward into this hallway, you actually passed two doors, but you assume which would probably be the bedrooms if you wish to claim a bedroom before Ivy, because Ivy would be the one to pick last then, because there'd only be one left. Unless Kate claims it, but I'm pretty sure she kind of feels like the one, you know, because it's like, it's your ship, your guys' ship, you pick first. She can sleep on the little, like, U couch over here kind of thing, too.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that. It's like, oh, there's only 4 bedrooms. What happens to Kate? But yeah.
Yeah. Technically, this ship is now accommodated for up to 12 people, because you did upgrade it to that size. But as for right now, I was only able to, as I kind of matched the picture that you guys wanted, and it only had the 4 rooms. So eventually I can add more rooms, but I'll have to make the ship bigger in that case.
There's just a whole nother deck full of bedrooms.
Yeah, basically. there's another area you guys won't need to know about. She'll just stay there.
Yeah.
It's like a guest quarters. You guys have your main rooms, and there's like a guest quarters sleeping area.
It'll be like a guest bunk room or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Echo, as you enter these doors, you find the cockpit, and it is a lot bigger than you remembered. No longer just the 2 chairs for you and your Curlia. There is 4. The area where you were sitting before has been pushed forward. So you can actually see, like, there's like 2 chairs with 2 desks now next to each other. To your immediate left and right upon entering the room, there's also 2 more chairs with 2 more like desk computer areas kind of thing. And as you kind of walk up to these chairs, you notice that one chair is for operating the flash cannon, and another chair is for operating the toxic weapon you just got.
The tox missiles.
Yeah, toxic missiles. However, you going up to one of these chairs up front that you were sitting in before, as you kind of go and sit in it, these chairs are way more comfortable than you had before. The ones you had before had no cushions. These have some kind of cushioning for your ass. Though you never, needed to feel it before, just because you're a robot. But as an android, and as the current model that you are, you actually do have feelings. You can feel the softness of the chair, and it feels nice.
Echo breathes a sigh of relief. Echo has experienced happiness.
Echo has also farted.
Staining the chair.
Sigh of relief. Sigh of relief.
What's this chair then? What's this?
That one is a different looking chair. It's not surrounded by anything. You would assume this to be the captain's chair.
Okay.
Which means to Echo, which to you Echo means someone has to be the captain. Anyway, but yes, but you being as Echo, because you having a master technology now rank, right? I think.
Yes, Master of Technology, Master Focus, Adept Medicine, you know,
Yeah.
I got a lot of...
If you wish to, because I believe as a master technology, you can pilot the ship and also have a weapon active on your console at the same time. Because I believe people that don't have like a certain rank in technology, they could only like have one thing active at a time. But I believe as a master, you can on the ship take control of two things, and maybe more. I don't remember. That was definitely a thing in the rules for like ship combat, stuff like that. So
Let me check.
because that was something I did remember seeing. But yeah, so so basically there's a ship, there's a console for for piloting. There's a console for shields, so if your shields go down, you can repair them from there, possibly. Then there's a or even like just a like regular beam attack for like a struggle attack kind of thing. But then there's also the toxic computer and also the flash cannon computer. I do believe they still follow the same frequencies. So I don't remember if toxic was a scene or a daily.
Let me check, because I could just like type this in my combat thing, you know?
That's a good point.
It's twice a scene.
Twice a scene. Okay, so basically, yeah, you can use it twice, and then that computer will essentially be out of commission to use. So, or at least you can still use the computer, but you won't be able to use toxic from it. So,
you get 2 missiles
Yep.
seat. And then the ammo needs to refill.
Yep, basically. But yeah, so this is the cargo bay. This is the what did I say it was called?
Well, pilot cockpit.
The cockpit. Yes, this is the cockpit.
Nice cockpit.
Is it possible to data jack into the ship?
Yeah. What does the data jack do?
It allows me to. Do you know how? Okay, you play Cyberpunk 2077,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
It's you have that little cord like behind your head. You pull it out, plug it in, and you could interact with like technology and whatnot.
Okay.
It's like that.
What does it say for the Pokemon tabletop, or is that an item in there?
That is exactly the same thing as.
Oh, okay.
That
It just lets you operate it using your brain instead of instead of physicalness. Okay, that's fine. I think that's how actually you'd be able to interact with multiple different types of interfaces as well. So you can pilot the ship, shoot a gun, and check like stats upon the rest of the ship too. But if you have
what Echo's been doing the entire time.
Your master technology does tell you though that in order to like if something ever were to happen to the engine, you might not be able to repair it from here. So if all 4 of you were here operating, someone would have to maybe run back to the back of the ship and go repair that. If something ever happens. So maybe it's time. Maybe it might be time to teach people how to do technology stuff. Meaning as a warning to players, they might want to start upping their technology education if they're gonna ever get into ship combat, especially if they want to fix the ship in space. But yeah.
Nice.
While you're sitting in the captain's chair, after inputting your cord into the using the data slate into the chair essentially, you realize there's a new addition, and it's something that can be removed. And it's actually at one of the computers up top. If you wish to go check it out, actually, you'd be able to tell from what it's called from here. It is a Poke Radar. And this item is from Schoolie Eye last week, because we forgot to mention that River did pick what they wanted, but we didn't get a chance to do it on here. Basically, all their stuff that they're getting is on the ship. So, interface port. Oh, thank you, Variant. Yeah, so it is a Poke Radar, and what you can do with this is you can use it, and I think normally it does within a 20-foot area, you can tell if there are Pokemon or any signs of life, essentially. Which definitely helps if things are invisible or, dead silent, and it just kind of helps you discern, like, oh, there might be something behind this rock or whatever, that's hiding from us or something. But you think that because it's in the ship, while you're using it on the ship, approaching a planet will tell you what type of Pokemon is most common on the planet you're about to visit. So if you want to find certain types of Pokemon, you can go to a planet and be like, oh, they don't have what I need, and then you can fly off to a new one, not even needing to land on the planet. So you can tell like what kind of Pokemon you want to go catch and stuff like that. So, but yes, but while you have it on you, if you leave the ship, if anybody else is piloting the ship, they won't be able to use it because it is something that you have on you, unless you decide to leave it on the ship for them. So.
Would the Poke Radar be able to work on something that has the Soulless capability?
I actually don't know that. I think it just determines life signs. So I think, yeah, if it had Soulless, it wouldn't show up. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because it technically doesn't have life signs.
Yeah, it'll definitely tell you like something, but it won't show up life signs. It'll just be like unknown.
Yeah, like
kind of thing.
Detected in this region.
I was gonna
kind
say,
of
by
thing.
that logic, then we wouldn't be able to find ghost types.
Well, not all ghost types have Soulless.
I mean, no sign of life though.
I guess in this sense, ghosts are still alive because it's just the typing. But I feel like because Pokemon can still die, a ghost type could still technically die, which is kind of funny. It's like,
Yeah, some ghost types are don't have soulless.
yeah,
like my haunts,
Like Shedinja.
yeah, Shedinja.
yeah. But yeah, so this is your guys' ship. There's still a little bit you guys haven't explored, but yeah.
I will try to check out the lab.
Okay, so as you head back,
Try to find out which door it's in.
yeah, I will say as you head back down then from your room, you head back down to the area which looked like the hydroponics area, which seemed a lot lavish like. But yeah, so this would be like the area to your left, which would be on screen to the right. It's a little crafting area where you could essentially kind of use as a lab, but also at the same time there's a door you guys haven't explored yet. It is on the diagonal wall.
Yeah, I'll give it a look.
Okay, so as you walk up and the doors slide open, you walk inside and the floor has lights in it, almost like those vents that look like they're like on the ground, but like there's lights coming through it, so you can kind of see that this is how the room is being lit up. This almost seems like a workstation, like almost like a study area. There's a wooden desk in the corner with a computer on it, with a leather foamy chair, kind of like for a workstation area. There's a little Down below that, there's a little bench for sitting on, for if there's any company in here. But yeah, this seems to be like a little work study.
Awesome. Are there like bookshelves in here too?
Not in here, but you can put one in here if you'd like. There is enough room for you to add things to this room if you wish. But the bookshelves are in the previous room you were in. So
Yeah, it's a shame only one of us can use computers, though. And it's neither of us.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, Robert might grab a couple of books and start reading them until he naturally falls asleep. Because
Okay.
He's really tired.
So
So
currently
he might
there
just
are
literally fall
no.
asleep in this room, not his
So-
bedroom.
Currently there are no books in the bookshelf. It is just a bookshelf. You have to add the books yourself.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. They actually do like things.
Yeah. 'Cause Henry bought a
okay,
book
no, good point.
for gardening.
Yeah.
So he can put it in there if he wants. It's the first edition. But he's currently sleeping. So unless you wish to go in and add it there, but
I will try to find Kate and just ask her to punch me quick, just because I want to, just test out the,
okay.
The light armor that I'm wearing.
I will say, as you're looking around, you let's see. So you kind of, I'm gonna say, you go to this door over here that was by Johnny's room, and as it slides open, it looks like the exact same hallway on the other side that you walked downward. So there's that extra like when you.
Oh yeah, like it mirrors the other side. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you head down to the halfway point where it seems like there's another hallway, at the very end of the hallway you see Kate, just looking out the window. She's like,
Oh, hi Kate. How are you liking the new combinations?
this spaceship became so big. Like it almost looks the same as before, but it's a lot wider and a lot longer. And because I remember this hallway, and this hallway actually was in your ship before. You guys just never went down here. But yeah, at the end of the hallway there is, as you approach Kate, you see that the entire back wall, that should just be a wall because it almost like when it comes out it goes like, it almost looks like a tea room. But the top of the T would be all windows, and yeah, you look out and you can see you can see out to the shipyard where you guys had your ship being fixed.
Cool.
And yeah, you would assume that if you were out in space, this whole wall would just show you outer space, which is crazy.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a little nervous thinking about that and think, oh, would these windows be able to survive space? They've survived space before. You guys have had no problems having them before. These windows are definitely thick enough, and you don't know what will happen if you guys are attacked, but against the Ammonites, they seem to be okay. So you think you might be fine. And this is as a GM thing. It's if you guys get attacked, those windows will be fine. Unless you start taking like actual breach damage and stuff, then maybe they'll start breaking and you'll need to repair them. But we'll see what happens for that. But yeah, she says, I mean, this place is so big. I don't know what to do.
Well, more space for activities.
She's like, I did find a room that seemed like it was good for guests. But I already found that. You don't have to worry about it. I'll stay there when you guys are, when we're going to sleep. So yeah.
Also, I think whoever upgraded us left me a complimentary coat. It's really nice.
You think Echo ordered a coat?
Well, it could have been left as like a complimentary, like if you're at a hotel and they leave a mint on your pillow, kind of a thing.
They just leave a trench coat. Thank you for your upgrading your ship. Here's a free trench coat. and a
Well,
free
means for adventurers.
and a free spacesuit.
Yeah, it's free spacesuit, Poke Radar.
Yeah. But yeah, want to go check out the rest of the ship? I think the other side is just the same as this, but it's nice to know that we can look out both sides of the ship.
Yeah, it'd also be kind of cool to check out the place where you drive. It's the pit. Do something. Yeah, you know, like the place where the pilot sits. That
The
place.
cockpit?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it'd be cool to check that out.
Alright, let's go look. And yeah, as you will head you up to there. You find, as you walk through the doors, you find Echo sitting in a big giant chair that looks different from the other chairs.
Yeah, Echo is currently having the data jet in the captain's seat.
Yeah, you see
At the moment,
Echo.
looking, just absolutely like looking through all the data, seeing if anything is, making sure nothing is, someone decide to install something and, just giving a twice over.
Alright, make a technology education check. So I forgot to do this.
You know what? Just for fun, Neil, can you roll me a technology education check also?
Yeah, what is yours?
1d6 plus 1.
Oh, God.
I just want to know how
7.
dumbfounded Robert is.
You at least know what he's doing. You've seen him pull out a cord from the back of his neck before, or he said the back of his neck, yeah. So there's a little cord that he's got plugged in the back from the back of Echo into the chair. You've seen him do this before. You've seen them do this before when they were on the old ship. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
Also,
And
I feel like
you got
Robert
22.
rolled high enough to actually be impressed by the cockpit, being like,
Yeah.
"Oh wow, this actually is like really fancy, like good." Like, at least can recognize that.
Yeah. Echo, you are glad to hear that there is no viruses, no nothing. The ship is clear. For some reason there was a poke radar, has a suit, like a space suit on the ship already. And yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
You know, super fancy, awesome looking.
And then Echo, can his chair turn?
Yeah, it's
know,
a swivel chair.
It's a swivel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Echo would just swivel around to see Robert and Kate and goes, "Oh, hello."
Hello, this cockpit certainly got an upgrade. Wow.
Yes, the two chairs beside you and Kate are for weaponry.
Well, I may be familiar with weaponry, but I'm not familiar with how to wield a computer as a weapon. So,
Check.
is it a technology education check to use the ship weaponry too?
No, I think when you do damage with the weapon or with the attack, instead of adding your stat, it adds your technology education rank. It's
So
just,
yeah,
you just need a high.
I would be able to fire it. I just
yeah.
would be able to fly it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just won't. Yeah, exactly. In order to fly the ship, you would need a pretty good technology education, because I believe it's like you need to do a check to get it off the ground initially, but after that it's fine because you're already in the air. But to do any like special maneuver type things, you would need a pretty high technology education to make rolls. In Echo's case, since he's got a master, or since they've got a master rank in it, they can kind of do two things at once. without really needing to make the rolls. But to do anything more than 2, then they would start to need making rolls, I think it is. But yeah.
And what's with the 2 chairs in the front? What are those for?
Echo?
What are they for again?
Piloting and shields.
Oh,
Is it possible to pilot from where I am sitting?
No.
Since I'm all hooked up into the ship and whatnot.
You know what? Because of your master technology education, you could do it from there.
Okay.
Because you're using essentially your mind to do it with your data jack.
Buying 1s and 0s, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep.
With the occasional tube.
So if you manage to get another weapon on the ship somewhere, you could put it on one of those up there too. And then, like, essentially you'd fly the ship and do stuff from there from your end. And you could have 4 people shooting or do shields or, you know, doing stuff like that. Or like any extreme piloting might need help with that, so you can still pilot from this one up here. It's just
well, Echo, you might have to teach me a thing or two if I'm to help be of any use during any kind of fight. But this is a very impressive setup,
It truly is.
and I am a quick learner, so even though I, don't know anything about computers and such, but I feel like with a proper mentor, I could pick up on it. But also, I'm getting a little bit tired, so I'm just gonna head to my room and get some sleep.
Echo seems
Also-
into their mind, so they just kind of let you go.
Also, a totally fake yawn actually turned into a real one.
That's
Just kind of funny.
Okay, so I'm reading up on the ship weaponry, right?
Yep.
Yes, you gotta use technology education. However, they work as like weapons for like trainers. So instead of using combat, you could use what do you call it? Technology to do like like how fine weapons work. So essentially, you could do this one thing or the other thing, or stuff like that.
So you could get like simple or fine ship guns.
Yes, it really depends on what kind of weapons that we got that are, are they like?
I'm gonna say right now they're simple, only because they are actual Pokemon moves. You would have a gun automatically on the ship. I think every ship has some kind of struggle attack sort of situation where they can like either like ramming a ship would be a struggle attack, I think. But also like if you had a ranged struggle attack for a gun, it would just be like a laser. It wouldn't be specifically like a Pokemon move or whatever. But if you had like a gun that also was simple, you could then be like, it might have this move, or it might. Kind of like what we did with Sean's sword last time, is he wanted to make it a fine weapon, so he paid for the fine, and he needed to use, and he wanted a certain type of attack, or I think if you don't use the crystals, like he had the gems, or what were they called, Sean?
Shards.
Shards, yeah. If you don't use the shards, they are automatically a normal type attack. That's what I'm going to say for that. But using the shards gives you a chance to have a special type normal attack, or any type of any other attack depending on the shard you use. So if you want to make something instead of buy something specific, you can use the shards as well, and you'll have to give that to like a machinist when you're at a spaceport, and they'll help you make a giant. It might take longer to make, because it is a bigger gun for your ship. But you could essentially do the same rules as making a normal weapon, but make it for the ship.
Gotcha.
And yeah, if you wanted a fine weapon, then one computer, like I said, one of these computers up here, like I think that I was in my mind, this one is the toxic one, this one is the flash or the flash cannon one, kind of thing. But if you decided to upgrade those guns to a fine, they could have flash cannon and then something else on the one gun, right? Essentially swapping between the two. And then the same thing on the other. It could be toxic and something else if you upgraded it to a fine. Unless you wanted to change it out and have instead of having toxic, you could just change it out for a thing. So you could still have the toxic gun on your ship, but in order to use it, it actually needs you would have to upgrade the ship so that you could interchange them during a fight. Because right now you would have to do it at a spaceport. You don't have any way of changing out or upgrading or fixing the ship in space.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty much I could just do whatever I want because I'm.
Not whatever you want. Depending on the difficulty of the situation, you will
my
also need to roll.
technology
But
education.
Yeah.
The piloting and piloting.
right,
Yeah,
you'll be able to do all minuscule things super easily. But if you want to do a shoot while doing a barrel roll kind of thing, it's that's gonna be. I'll need a roll still for that kind of thing. But simple things like piloting normally while also shooting a gun, that's fine. But if you want to shoot while moving and barrel rolling, because I think barrel rolling would technically be the move to kind of give yourself some AC in order to avoid a shot or something like that. But if you wanted to try taking the action of barrel rolling and then also shooting, it would be an extra. It's a little bit of a more difficult thing to do because it would, while you're spinning, you'll have to be able to target the thing as well. So depending on your technology education roll might determine whether or not you can shoot the guy with or without an accuracy bonus or something, or if you're spinning, it would be harder to hit. But if you have a master, you can roll to see if you get better. Yep, sorry. Alright, so, now that you guys have explored the ship, I'm gonna just go to this theme really quick. So, Echo, you're still at the front of the ship, kind of exploring everything about it, finding out the ins and outs of your newly acquired toy.
Pretty much, that's
as I
what
call
it
the
is.
ship a toy.
That's what it is to Echo.
Yeah. Robert, you and Kate head back to your room as you enter your quarters, and she says, "Good night, Dad."
Good night, Katie.
And as the door closes behind you, and she's gonna walk off, to her quarters, as I'm just gonna put her in this room up here. Or I'll just put her here for now, just because, it's not there, but it's somewhere.
You sleep in the hallway.
And Robert, as you enter your room, you see this bed, and it looks super comfy right now.
Yeah, and almost as soon as his head hits the pillow, he's gonna pass out.
I'll put Ivy in his room. He got a good exploration out of today. Actually, I'll leave him in here because I don't know which room he wants. But I'll just leave him in this room then for now. He'll just be sitting here. Alright.
Overwhelmed by all the exciting technology.
Because we don't get a lot of these, I'm going to do a flashback. But for now, it is 12:30. So we're going to take a little break now that we are back to here. So don't go away. We'll be back in 10-15 minutes. So, don't go away. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back, everybody. I, I'm gonna, I was thinking, I was like, what song do I use for this? But, Johnny's not quite back yet, but we figured I was gonna do some dream sequences for everybody. So I need to figure out, well, first, before I choose the song, because the song will change for the dream, so Robert, I need you to roll me, and you can do this with actual dice if you have them on you. But I need you to roll, or actually no, I need you to pick a number between 1 through 5.
3.
3? Okay.
I also rolled the dice and got a 3, so
Nice.
even more appropriate.
2, 3. Pick 3 cards, put them down, and the last, actually that would be the third one then. 2 cards are down. All right. All right. I'm going to have this. Sean or Robert. You wake up in the ship.
Oh.
As you wake up, what do? I mean, technically, this is your. Yeah, you don't. You think you're just on the ship?
Yeah. I'll check to see if Gizmo's awake first.
You don't have any Pokeballs on you.
Oh. Is he also not sleeping on my bedside?
Yeah,
'Cause, like, usually
Gizmo isn't there.
I start to get very worried and I immediately leave my room.
All right, as you leave your room,
Especially since we just last saw someone that was sneaking around. I'm now very worried.
as you leave the room, there doesn't seem to be anyone in in this room you're in, and you think maybe they could be somewhere else. If you're looking for someone,
I will knock on Henry's door since I know that that's his room.
you knock on Henry's door. There's no answer.
I try to open it, but I don't. I know that he likes his privacy, so it's probably why.
Yeah, as you try to open it, it says access denied.
No. Well, my next destination will be checking the cockpit,
All right,
assuming
as
that
you
maybe
go up,
Echo is still there. Hopefully.
you go enter the cockpit, and the room is empty. There is no echo.
Okay. Panic rising. Do I see outside the cockpit? Does it look like the planet we're still on?
No, it's very dark, pitch black.
Uh-oh. I tried to call Reginald.
You go to call Reginald, and there's no answer.
Morgan?
No answer.
What is happening? I run to the section, like the windowed section that Kate was at before, to
All right.
look outside. Like,
You run over. Yep. As you run over to that room. Oops. You look outside as you run through the hallways, and you catch up to the window, and it's darkness.
Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, with everybody gone, Robert's going to actually attempt to leave the ship.
All right. As you run over to the engineering room and stand on the uh, the lift.
The
Sorry,
platform?
that's what it is now. Yeah, the platform. Yes, thank you. Um, as you stand on the platform and you hit a button to have it open, it seems. It seems like it's wanting to, but it almost seems jammed. What do you do?
I slam my fist down on it.
All right, make me a attack. Depending or make me a roll 20 or a d20 die. Depending on your results, it will be how strong your attack is.
Ended on 16.
Okay, as you strike the the spot that you think is jammed, you manage to dislodge it as you quick-wittedly hit an angle which makes it break very easily. And as the door opens and slides open, you wake up on the ship.
Well, I immediately look around again, and
You see Gizmo.
is he awake or is he asleep still?
He's asleep, but
I
he almost like
grab,
kind of yawns and and you grab him.
yeah, I grab him and hug him close to my chest.
Okay. He's like Gizmo. Like he's still sleepy. Gizmo.
I just kind of, pet his non-skull parts of his body. Just like, oh, sorry, Gizmo. I just had a nightmare. Yeah. I'll try to go back to sleep.
Okay.
But yeah, it might be hard for Robert to fall back asleep after that, but he'll try.
Okay. Echo. Give me a number
It's a me.
between 1 through 5.
I really want to know what card that was now, but we can talk about them afterwards.
5?
Let's go.
Oh, I forgot that was
1
just
to 5, right?
Yeah, 1 to 5.
Let's go 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Echo.
It's a me. Hello.
You, in your sleep stasis, have you remember something.
What do I remember?
You, in your sleep stasis, you see in your memory, you see what looks to be a table. It almost looks like, how do I explain this? It is the first time you turned on. Like, you see around you what looks to be, it's like you're laying down on a table or like against a table of some sort. You kind of look from side to side and you see that something is holding you up, almost like a bolt, to keep you from falling off of this table that's not leaning on its side. And looking down, there's wires coming out of you. And then you see a figure show up. Ah, he awakens. It is very nice to meet you, Echo. My name is...
I wanna. Okay, time to make it more traumatizing. As Echo tries to speak, Echo cannot speak.
He says, don't you worry. Your voice box will come soon enough. You are my...
Echo has no mouth and must scream.
Great game.
I
greater
forgot,
short
you
story.
said...
Great book too, yeah.
I forgot, Echo, you said there were 42 of you, and you were the 42nd? Or how many of you were there?
Kind of look.
Because I remember giving me a number for your model, so I was like...
I have to check.
Yep.
I know like, even when Echo met the party, Echo basically like said like model like Echo blank 42 or something like that, or 47. Something in the
One
40s.
412.
412? Okay.
Yep. 412.
This mysterious figure, because you can't see him, you can really only see his outline. And his outline, he's got hair that stands straight up. He almost looks like, it almost looks like an onion sprout. And he's like, ah, yes, I'm so glad you awakened. There were 411 before you, but you were my first success. So you, Echo 412. For now, I'm just... You are just to be known as Echo. But the one true Echo. And he's like, yes! Yes! I have done it! I have created life from an android. And then the vision ends, and you turn back on from your sleep stasis.
Like a momentary, like flashing of lights of Echo's eyes as they are in the captain's chair, just looking around for a moment, and he goes, "Well, that was something."
Henry.
Me.
1 second, because I didn't do this yet for these cards. Alright, so... Yeah, 1 moment. I need you to pick a number between 1 through 5.
3.
Oh, you all got 3s.
Damn, nice, good job.
I was elected to lead, not to read. Number 3.
Number 3. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3. Alright. For you, Henry, you... Hang on, I gotta... get to the theme song.
Is Henry the only one that's gonna have like? It's like we had a bad dream, a neutral dream, and now he's gonna be getting like Henry's gonna have like a good dream. Nightmare neutral.
Yeah, and as you fade in from white, all you hear is having a good time, having a good time.
That's funny. Where is it?
Of course, theme song could still be a bad
All
theme
right.
song. I guess. But,
Yeah, but the in-universe band Quen.
Wait, that's the Deacon. That's fine. I'll do that one. You're being chased.
okay. So yeah,
Great.
not a good.
Good thing I have those running shoes.
Shit, I thought I had a. Hang on. I thought I had a different pedal for these guys, but oh well, it's fine. Oh wait, no.
I'm surprised nobody made the joke about Echo being an echo of the original.
If I
Well, I
hit
think
this, will it
The
happen?
name Echo is like it echoes life, so it's like kinda like an echo.
I don't know, I
Fine,
just
I'll
don't-
keep this.
And for some reason, I immediately thought of Echo Fighters and Smash, and I was just like, oh no.
Yeah, because I thought I had
Also,
a.
this song with the sirens in the background, like
It's
it's
funny.
Minnesota and they have
I
tornado
love-
sirens going on.
Oh yeah, because it's Wednesday though.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So
I'll
like
keep this
hearing
one.
the song with like the sirens off in the distance makes
Alright.
it sound a lot creepier.
You
I
are
love the fact that
being-
it's got that Crypt of the Necrodancer charm,
Oh
because it's got the singing merchant in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I need you. Okay, so first you're being chased. It looks like a bunch of these figures in those cloaks that you saw, in the white cloaks.
I hate dreams where I feel like I'm compromised. Shit sucks.
I need you to make. Okay, actually, well, you can tell me what you're doing, but in the end, there is two options that I need you to do. You need to either make a deception or a thievery check. Deception to outfox them, or thievery to prove your skills against them.
What the hell's a thievery check?
That would be
I have no
like,
thievery stat.
right. That
that
would
stealth?
be. I'll say stealth, yeah. Or focus, either or, but I'm okay with stealth.
They're the same.
Combat also works, but okay.
Also
Uh,
the same.
Sure, okay.
I would like to do a perception first.
Okay. Deception.
Get
Well, deception would be
Perception.
guile. I'll say things like that for guile.
Perception.
No, I know. I heard you say that. Okay, so good. Make a perception check.
I don't know why you started talking about deception. 11.
That was one of the options I was going to give you for the this
Oh.
card thing. So, yeah, as you're being chased, you turn around for a brief second to see how many, or to see where you are. You seem to be running through the streets, and these guys are chasing you to your rooftop.
Classic scene. Alright.
I will say, with the perception check, you think there's about 8 of these guys.
I guess we'll attempt stealth.
Alright, let me a stealth check. I'll cut that.
12.
Perception. Okay. As you run through, you try to duck between alleys to get there, to kind of get away from them. It doesn't seem. You think you've missed them at one point, but then I need you to roll me I need you to pick another number 1 through 3, or 1 through 5.
Number 3.
Okay. As you duck behind an alley to try and get away from them, you, out of the corner of your eye, before anything happens, there is what looks to be some kind of bomb in the wall, and it looks like it's about to explode.
Really?
Yeah, I need you to roll me a focus check. Or no, you can decide what you want to do, but it is in the moment, so you need to decide now.
Okay.
Dog moment.
Intuition?
Intuition. Roll me an intuition check. This is in the moment type of thing. Okay.
22.
Your intuition says, it's funny because your intuition says if you can pull this thing out of the wall, it'll not blow up.
Alright. Let's try it.
Alright, roll me an athletics check.
Athletics. Thank you, running shoes. That is
All
a
right.
7, but
What's that butt for?
I say but.
Uh,
I have skill monkey,
Ooh,
so I'm going to re-roll that with an additional +2.
nice.
Ben.
Nice, not bad. I'm gonna say that you think you're not gonna be able to pull it out in time, but all of a sudden, your muscles surge, and you yank this thing out of the wall.
I've gone full cowling.
And as you yank this thing out of the wall, it disappears as well as everything around you. As I need you to roll me I need you to pick a number between 1 through 5 one last time.
2.
2, 1.
It was almost
2.
3.
As you find yourself as you pull this thing out, you almost fly back a little bit. You fall to the ground, and you find yourself in front of what looks to be like a slowly sealing door. It's not shut yet.
How close am I to the door?
You're about 5-10 feet away from it. But it seems important to get behind it, and it's slowly shutting.
Yeah, I don't even need an intuition check to tell me get under that door, get through that door.
Alright. Roll me an acrobatics check. Or an athletics check.
Slightly better. 11.
Nice. I'll say, as you slide under the door, right before you make it, your hand gets caught in the door. And then these figures that were chasing you come out of nowhere. And they each pull out of nowhere a knife. And the one comes up to you, and right before he stabs you with it, you wake up.
So yeah, definitely not a good dream.
And yes, all 3 of you are now on the ship again.
You know, Robert, I think, had so much trouble not being able to sleep, he actually would have walked out into the common room and maybe, like, made himself some tea or something. Not like caffeinated tea, but like, you know,
Bless.
help
Thank you.
fall back to sleep tea.
Yeah. All right.
And he's probably like rubbing his temple with like his other hand. Holding.
As you find yourself in the kitchen now, because you walked over to the kitchen, you see Ivy essentially kind of sleeping on the table. Not on the table, but like in the chair. And he's just like,
Now slumped over on the table, I could see it. Drool coming out of his mouth. Yeah.
it's funny.
Robert does his best not to disturb Ivy as he,
Thank you, Ari.
you know, quietly sips his gotta think of names.
Space tea.
Pet little tea, because it's
Petalmans?
supposed to be like a
Rose
pet
hippo
little
down.
like
Yeah,
Rose hippo down.
Pet Lily, Pet Littlemans. Yeah.
pet little.
Awesome. Okay.
Because pet little tea is supposed to be like really healthy and good for you, and
Yeah.
kind of needs that.
Yeah, but the
Nice.
elite stuff is called Lil Tigant.
A little TK
Little
hit.
tea, yeah.
Nice. I like that a lot too.
Also, Pokemon Legends CA has some really clever names for tea and coffee. I just couldn't remember a single one.
Alright. What about the rest of you?
I'm gonna do what I do anytime I wake up.
Take over the world.
You get up and immediately are like, oh my god. You just run into the bathroom.
You always assume it's run because I don't move the circles slowly.
Okay, sorry. I'm imagining you're
I
like,
like to
oh
move
shit,
things
like
along
cramping.
sometimes.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, so you walk over to the bathroom and you take your shits.
I never
Head
said
your.
shit.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
Keep in mind, I put him in front of the toilet and not on the toilet. Where's
He's
your
taking a
perception,
whiz.
PM?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. You take a whiz, alright. That's fine. Tedwardo just like. Tedwardo? Like. He knew you went to the bathroom, but
He's just like,
he kind of like, he just sprawls out across the bed where you were laying. He's just like, bleh, like lays out
yeah,
there.
as most anyone would. Because I take up so much.
Alright, and Echo?
Echo is just making both final preparations, and once they get ready to take off, you know.
Okay, so you're just still in the cockpit, in the chair, just kind of...
Yep, but
Okay.
I'm gonna let out because I think they need a little exercise.
Okay, yeah, you let all your Pokemon out, and they are kind of running around the cockpit. I think some of them actually run out the entrance. So yeah, Sean, or Robert, you see some Pokemon, most of Echo's Pokemon running through. Just kind of running around.
Since Robert's a little bit jumpy right now, he actually probably does like jump to his feet, and then before realizing that it's nothing, like it's Echo's Pokemon. Like,
Yeah, now that you
down.
went from having no one around to everybody around.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
The only
I-
ones that stayed with Echo is Navi and
yeah.
Obsidian and Wisp. Everyone else is just.
Yeah.
Actually, Wisp would fly out, but it's just like Wisp is just weird. Just like aimlessly just drifting.
Gotcha. So yeah, you see Wisp just kind of floating around the room, in the cockpit. And he's just kind of minding his own thing, just floating around. He doesn't leave the room because obviously he can just float through walls, but he sticks around you, Echo. All right. Technically, the scene is yours if you wish to do anything else.
What is there like any kind of like windows inside the like little common room?
No, there's no windows here.
No, no
Just because
here.
the only windows would be like, I guess technically there would. I didn't even think about if there was two rooms for that, but I do see that the outline of the ship, technically does kind of corner up to where your bedroom is. Your bedroom wouldn't have a window either. Neither would the bathroom, because if there was a window looking out into space in the bathroom, people from another spaceship could see you in the bathroom. They'd be like,
That'd
"You're
be
taking a shit.
interesting.
Fire!" No.
Imagine all the money made off of Candid Cam.
But yeah, no, the only windows would be the side windows that you saw before, and the in the cockpit.
Okay. I'll check my
Yeah.
watch to see what like time it is out on the planet.
Okay, you look at your watch. It is about like, let's see, you fell asleep at 12. I'd say it's about 8 o'clock. You got your 8 hours. So you have an extended rest for you, any of you guys who
Okay.
wants
So
to
you
do
did a
extended
full
action
sleep.
stuff. Yep.
Okay.
Well then, yeah, then it definitely would be the pet little tea because pan chamomile would be, yeah, not really that cool.
Chamomile. Oh my god.
That is
I
amazing.
Okay.
that's literally that I stole that from Pokemon Legends. That is actually a tea in Pokemon. That's an
Get yourself some
official type
Sinnoh
of
chai.
tea in Pokemon. Yeah, Sinnoh Chai is also a Pokemon, not Wulong or a Wulong tea.
Wooloo long
Um,
tea.
is one. Yeah, there's some really good names here.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I
So,
All right.
remember like some of these really good ones.
Mr. GM man,
Yep.
since we're going to get extended action, I
Mhm.
would like to do experimental designs on my inanimate site and synthetic muscle.
All right. If you wish to do that, you will have to leave your cockpit and go to the engineering room to make that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only for like a brief moment.
Well, yeah, but it takes an extended action, so it's like, well, yeah, true, I guess. Never mind. Yeah, you go over there and you kind of make a. I guess maybe on the table over here. And
Yeah,
what is it you're making?
Upgraded enhanced site, which it does not cost anything. It
Okay.
shows an experimental design. I could see an IR spectrum, and I gain dark vision and X-ray capabilities.
Wait, it doesn't cost anything.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Cool. All right. So yeah.
And then for upgraded synthetic muscles, I can recover injuries twice as fast and heal one more injury per day. And I get a +2 to my bonus to my power capability and +1 to both high and long jump.
The fuck. All right. Sounds like a lot for an extended action. But yes. All right. Fine. That's fine.
We're getting a Baymax.
So yeah, as you kind of upgrade your own parts, to kind of give yourself, what was it, infrared?
IR, I could see an IR spectrum, and I
Yep,
gain
infrared.
dark vision and X-ray vision capabilities.
Nice.
And Henry's just reading his book.
Yep. All right. So yeah, as you guys are in the room, in this room, you see Echo kind of just run out of the, or kind of walk out of the cockpit, and they just pass by you and go into the engineering room where the or not the engineering room, I guess the science room, I guess is what I'll call it, because that's where like the hydroponics and stuff like that. Yeah.
Pianos.
But yeah, pianos. But yeah, so yeah, Robert, you see Henry walk in from out of his room, and he just sits down and reads a book, which is, I'm assuming that's your extended action reading.
Yeah, reading the cookbook.
Okay, did I
Or
say
not the
one
cookbook,
or-
the farming book or whatever.
Yeah,
My book.
the gardening one for your
Gardening book. It's in my inventory somewhere.
yeah. But I was saying it was to
Gardening
help
book.
your portable
My
grower,
planter.
right? Yeah, your planter. Yeah. Did I say that took 1 or 2 days of reading?
2
Essentially
days.
2 extended actions.
Each and extended. Yeah, 2 of them.
Yep. Yep. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, you kind of sit down and start reading your portable grower book, and yeah, Robert, you see Henry enter the room and sit down and start reading.
Oh, good morning, Henry. He's still very groggy, like got like dark circles under his eyes. It's kind of hard to tell since he always had dark fur around his eyes, anyways. But like it's the kind of like almost like wrinkles, like extra wrinkles under his eyes.
It's like when someone's overly exhausted and their eyes get puffy, you can see it in their eyelids.
Yeah. So it's like even though like he already has, like dark fur around his eyes, you can tell that there's like extra baggy puffiness. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man,
geez,
I kind
you
of
look like an older man today than you did yesterday.
Oh, just had a rough night's sleep, but once
Tragic.
I'm finished with this tea, I need to go back into the metropolis quick and pick some stuff up that was commissioned overnight.
Oh yeah. Like what?
A sword and a shield.
Neat.
Yeah, that's right.
I brewed up some clam pearl gray tea if you want some.
At this point, I'm gonna hit you.
I think that's probably my favorite out of all of these. Like clam
Robert's
pearl
just
gray
got like
is so
4
good.
kettles all over the stove. Just be like, I'm gonna have 4 different teas this morning. That's funny. All right.
Yeah, that one is by far my favorite out of all that I've seen.
That's funny.
Because clam pearl gray is so, and you know they have like Galarian breakfast tea because it's like English breakfast. That's kind of cool. But, yeah, that one's great.
Is Vaporeon just incense?
Oh yeah. Also,
Vaporeon
for
incense tea.
coffee, my favorite
Oh.
coffee is falafel latte. Like it's a flappy.
I
It's
can
flappe
see Henry's
latte.
face. He's gonna kill Robert soon. He's like.
There's also yeah.
All right, so I will say, for this, because the extended action did happen, yes, Henry, you will get your half of the reading of the book done for your books today. Echo, you will get your new vision and your new synthetics.
Yep.
And
New muscles, new
yeah.
eyes.
And Robert, you will, in that time, in the extended action, even though it happened at night, you will have had the time to, after getting your tea, walk back to the building where the blacksmithing area was. You will get your sword and your shield. And he says, as you grab it, he's like, this one was a mighty fine piece. We did exceptionally well on this one. It's a fine weapon, it is. And a fine shield. Well, actually, I think the shield was just a normal shield, right?
Yeah,
plus
there's nothing
2,
fancy about
yeah.
you.
Just a more like, that's the shield that was like the gives damage reduction, right?
I don't think it was damage reduction. I think it actually gives evasion
Oh, okay, yeah, true. That
because
would make sense.
because it helps block like.
Because I know that the shield was an actual weapon you could get made, so.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's a +2 to my evasion, but if I choose to raise the shield, as like a maneuver, I get +4 to evasion. Instead of
Okay.
2.
I'll say in the future, if we also want to make like shields and stuff like that, like fine, and stuff like that, because like obviously there's like space shields, like you guys have the like just like a shield generator thing. I think that just gives, it's just stuff like that. Like I know there's a light shield and a heavy shield type of thing.
Yeah,
But if we wanted to make them like a simpler, fine weapon too, kind of thing, we could also do that. In which case, a Pokemon move might have or the shield might have more of a status type move, like a protection type thing. Like there's protect, there's detect.
Oh, like spiky shield.
Spiky shield. Yeah, I was also
That
thinking
would
like
really make
safeguard.
sense.
So you can't get poisoned, stuff like that. You'd have
Yeah.
to use
Oh.
it still.
I'll do
But
a
yeah.
Fortnite and make a baneful bunker.
shield that. Yeah, I was about to say a shield that could do a baneful bunker would actually be really cool.
Yeah. But because you just got a regular shield right now, so it's just the evasion,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
whatever you do with when you raise it. So
Yeah, I couldn't
But
afford
yes,
a more fancy shield than just kind of like a basic like little buckler. Kind
he
of thing.
says, because it is not one of I technically did make it, but you were the one who requested it. So why don't you give it a name?
I already had thought about it. My sword will be called the Roaring Winds.
That's a perfect name for something as this. That is awesome. What kind of sword is it, by the way? Again.
It was kind of like a scimitar, so it was like, a short sword, but with like a curved edge
Yeah.
to it, or like a curved like tip to it.
Mhm.
And its hilt has like the orange like inlay from the orange shards that I was using,
Nice.
and the blade itself is a bluish color, but then it'll almost glow blue whenever I infuse my aura into it.
Yeah, I figured anytime you touch it is kind of like when you're infusing your aura, or can you just
Yeah,
decide to or not?
yeah, I pretty much would almost like if I'm ever ready for combat, it'll almost always be yeah.
Okay, so I'll say
Like if it's out.
as you grab the sheath that they made for you to sheath your sword in, yeah, you grab the sword off the table. As soon as you grab it, it almost like you kind of push your aura into it just to make sure it is working. Because you tried it on the other one that he had, and it worked on that as well.
Mhm.
But yes, as you push your aura through, the hilt starts glowing orange, and then the blade starts glowing blue. Because the hilt you said was orange colors from the orange shards, and then the other one was the bluish shards, right, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, so I'm just gonna say your aura match color of the sword's aura color matches the colors of the shards. So
Nice.
your color might be different, but as you're grabbing onto it, it kind of meshes with the crystals, and it makes the hilt glow orange. It's just a way to show that like it shows other people, like your teammates as well, that you're using the aura through it, you know. But it's not going to create like light or anything. But yes, it just glows orange and blue, like a combination of the two. And when it crosses from blade to hilt, there is a little bit of a mixture of aura there. So whatever, I forgot what blue and orange combo makes, but
Brown.
unless it brown, it's just a brown.
Well, it probably would be like it would probably be almost like a purpley thing. I would assume.
Hang on, I looked this up.
Yeah, I would assume it would almost be kind of like a mixture of like purpley teal, because like since orange is red and yellow,
It does make brown.
blue would.
Generally
Really?
creates
Colors
brown,
on color
muddy
wheel.
tones, or neutral gray. Yeah, they're
Oh,
just I forgot about that. That's funny. So yeah, so there's almost like a brown muddiness to the where the hilt and the blade meet. But it is also a bit
all
glowy,
it-
so
All it does is show us
Shit.
the status of his bowels.
I will say what this kind of looks like. And as for a scimitar, it almost looks like a pirate's sword, where it's like
Cutlass.
kind of be like a cutlass. Well, not a cutlass, but he said a scimitar. But kind of like where the sand meets the water.
Oh yeah.
And when
Yeah.
water hits sand, the sand turns brown instead of like a light brown. You know, so it's like you have like an orangish sand, and then it's like a brown, and then it goes to blue.
Yeah.
So it almost kind of looks like the ocean, but you have dragon and wind and flying moves.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that kind of looks cool, but I guess you can kind of make it look like whatever you want. But that's just kind of what I imagined it looking like.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have that in the hero forge. So when
nice,
the updated mini comes out. Yeah.
sweet.
Um.
And then
but,
and then you head back downstairs and grab your shield.
Yep.
Nothing special about your shield, but it however you want it to look as well. It looks like that.
I forgot what I made it look like. You know?
It's fine. We could
So-
make it
His
just a
own
normal
face.
like wooden, or maybe not a wooden shield,
Yeah.
but like just some kind of metallic, some kind of shield. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you now have a shield and a sword, and a fine weapon
Alright.
at that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I also do compliment the maker, and I'll just be like, "This is a master."
Anytime, that sword was amazing, and I will do that again for you if you'd like in the future.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, just bring me the
and then
crystals
Robert
and we
will-
can make work.
Robert will
Spoons.
head back to the ship at a kind of quick-ish pace, because
Yep.
I know that some people are very eager to get off this planet.
Yeah. So, and that'll be your extended action, is getting there, grabbing your weapons, and making it back to the planet.
Yep.
Alright. So, you guys, what is the plan?
I think it's make haste towards Paphomia, right?
Yep.
Alright. So, I will say, as you guys decide this, you now have enough seats to sit in the cockpit. So now everybody can watch as you guys launch if you wish.
Oh, wait. I do ask one thing of Echo.
Okay.
If Robert noticed this, I don't know if he did, but if he sees the radar, he'd be like, "Could you do, by the way, a quick scan of our ship to make sure that there's not any unwanted life forms aboard?"
Sure.
Alright. You will have to walk around the ship, as the ship is a lot bigger than you used to have. So because it is a 20-foot area, you'll have to walk back from the front of the ship to the back of the ship and the two wings. But your Poke Radar does not detect anything. Your ship is clean.
Wait, does it detect people too?
Yeah,
Or is it
it's
only
just
Pokemon?
any life forms, human or Pokemon.
Alright. Well,
It
that'll
detected
satisfy.
nothing. That's
Well,
concerning.
Nothing suspicious, I'm guessing, is what.
Yeah, it's nothing anomalous.
Yeah. Alright, and because I think it's cool looking, I have a ship piece per everybody now. Everybody's in a seat. Yay! Alright, so. Okay, so as you guys decide you're going to go to Paphomia now, how do you go about this? We are gonna start the engines and just go?
Pretty much.
Alright.
Probably get it
so-
out of the
fucking
garage first.
Oh yeah. So yeah, as you guys, I'm gonna go do this. As you guys decide and finally take off. Yes. You guys, the ship kind of on the pedestal or on the ground. There's the platform underneath it. It spins you to to face away from the metropolis, and it kind of angles you up. And then Echo, as you hit a bunch of buttons, and with your master technology, you successfully manage to start the ship. And you hear a giant roar coming from the ship. That is now a bigger ship needs a bigger engine. So you guys, you don't need to make one. You got a master. So I know.
I feel like me.
Okay, fine. Yeah, you're good.
Also, I get to re-roll to ones.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, as you guys hear the countdown in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you hit the button and your thrusters just, there's almost a wall from underneath the ship that comes up to protect other ships from your thrusters, exhaust, and fire flames, as you then get launched into the sky, and you guys are now airborne.
On our way, Robert is going to do his best to study the computer in front of him to figure
All
out
right.
if he can understand how to use this shield system.
Okay. Roll me a well, first roll me a technology education check.
That's the 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. And depending on how this goes. No. Okay, you got a 3.
There's so
yeah.
many threes today.
I know. This is the 3rd episode. Yeah, as you're kind of looking through, you can tell that the shields are. You press a button and it does activate your shields, So now you guys have the shields on. I mean, the shields are always on the ship for your like your ship's like defense and special defense. That's what I'm saying. What the shields are. But other than that, you only know how to turn them on and off.
Hey, look at this! I'm doing it. I just keep pressing the button.
Hey, Robert's just
What's
wasting
the-
energy.
What's the seat I'm at?
You are in. Technically, you are in the pilot seat, but Echo is controlling it from where he is at. So,
Perfect spot for me.
yeah,
So I don't have to do anything.
yeah. You're just like,
You
well,
just play, I don't know, Minesweeper.
yeah. There would be games. There would be.
That man is playing Galaga. He didn't think we would notice, but we did.
Nice. All right. As you guys head away from the metropolis, you guys start heading towards the clouds. And as you start heading further and further away, you reach what looks to be the machine you guys were seeing in the sky.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. As you roll me a perception check, everyone.
That's a 2. D6, that's it. No modifiers.
Blind ass old man. I'll hold a 14.
Perception, right?
Yep.
What is my perception again? Is it 4? Yeah. 6.
Okay.
I forgot
Echo,
that
you
Echo is the one that's the most perceptive.
no.
You know,
Johnny is 5d6. He just
Oh,
rolled
okay,
really
yeah.
crap.
I did.
I rolled
Yeah.
poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did think that. Yeah, I thought Henry was the better one.
Yeah. So as you guys are flying up, Echo, you notice a little shimmer, almost like a mirage.
Oh.
It's very hard to see it, but yeah, there's a slight mirage of space.
Yes, while flying, keeping an eye on it in case it does any shenanigans.
Okay. So as you guys, what was this? Is that the song I want? Yeah, that's the song I want. Yeah. So as you guys fly towards away from the planet, the mirage seems to be getting closer, but it doesn't seem to be moving.
Echo's going to point it out to everyone.
Also, the mirage doesn't really look like anything. Like if you we'll see. Well, I guess like if you are in the desert and you see the mirage, you can see things in the back. This more like looks like it's hard to explain. Like if you could see an invisible
It's
thing.
like when you look out into the cold, but you're looking through just above where something's burning.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got that
it's
weird,
the vapor.
like,
It's the vapor
wave
trail.
thing.
Yeah,
It's the
that
vapor
weird,
trail.
Like, shimmer.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like that,
Yeah.
but it's not fast like a vapor trail does. It's just barely noticeable.
I'm guessing that even though we're closer, Robert still has no idea what the hell Echo's talking about.
Yeah.
Can I make
but,
a qualification on it?
Yeah. Well, you may actually.
It's very mysterious.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. And Henry, if you wish to remake a perception check to see what Echo was talking about, and if you succeed, you can also make one. Oh yeah, you succeed. Okay, so you can also make an occult education.
So So I can make an occult education?
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd say that. $27.
Oh, damn. All right. Whatever this, you managed to spot what Echo was talking about, and yeah, Henry, whatever this is, it's coming from the cogs in the sky.
Hmm.
Echo, you weren't able to roll high enough to find this information.
Fair enough.
So I want to say I want to make an intuition check to cross this with something we heard recently.
You could make an intuition if you like.
16.
Okay. You did not roll high enough to be able to tell, but you do recall what she said as you guys start flying towards it. The ship passes through, and immediately, almost like entering it at the same time in a different spot exactly next to you, you exit it. And you are heading back towards the planet.
What just happened?
So that's what she meant.
Who?
Do you remember the trainer of that Sableye we were up against? Saying something along the lines of trying to get off this planet? What if
I
we
thought
can't
she meant
leave?
that she was just trying to find a ship. I didn't realize that. Oh, I guess that does put it into a different context, huh?
And I bet those devices in the sky have something to do with it.
Is there a way that we can pull up close to them to inspect them? Echo,
try.
how close do you think we can get to those?
You guys may make me a perception check now that you've actually kind of seen the ripple as you guys kind of flew into it and back out.
20!
Yeah, you can give me the 2d6. I don't
Okay.
think it's going to be that great, but...
Hey, there's always the chance you roll 2 6s to get an 18.
True.
You
it
did
was
not.
so close.
You got a 10. Okay, so Henry, you were able to see the ripples as you guys were passing through it. The gears that are surrounding the planet are on the outside. So whatever is happening, this gear, it's creating this, the ripple basically is happening as an atmosphere, like, it's acting as the atmosphere. And so, like, you guys, as you guys try to get closer, you can see the ripples getting closer to your ship. You will not be able to get close to this machine.
That's troubling. In classic
do you
fashion,
think-
I relay this.
Yeah, you can tell everybody.
I think that that green light we saw came from one of these machines.
Now,
Maybe we need to go there.
it's saying machines, right, Mr. GM, man? Technology education.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen these before on your way in, so roll me a technology education.
Damn.
Yeah,
I have a 29.
You take a look at whatever this is, and yeah, it looks to be, you see some devices spinning, and it looks to be that they're creating almost like a field of some sort. And you think that that's what's... but they are also on the machine, which means you will not be able to get to it right now.
I have a
But
very bad question.
Sorry, I will say, Echo, with that roll, you see on the... Because you had a pretty good perception roll from before. You can at least know that you can see past whatever this thing is. You just can't move past it because it moves you back towards the planet. But you can still see away from it. Like, see to the other side. So on these connected points, almost like the gears, because it's like when you entered, it's almost like there are these rings that are almost like passing over each other, kind of thing, like intricate clockwork. It's like this one passes over while this one goes over, and it just keeps doing that everywhere else too. But on the connecting spots where the joints kind of connect, you see each of these little spots has these spinning devices, but they look to be like, you see one over on this one, you see one over on that one, and you see one over down there too. And so you can assume with that technology education role that this is happening, this is surrounding the planet.
Oh. Can I discern what it's gonna do exactly?
That you do not. But with that, I will say with that technology education, it is a device that creates a portal that forcefully pushes the person back towards the planet.
Is there a way to get through?
That you do not know.
I have a potentially very bad suggestion, Echo.
Yes.
Is there a way you can shoot those?
I object to that. This is here for a reason, and if we try to destroy it, we could be labeled public enemy number 1. We should investigate, rather than brute force our way through.
Well, we can't get close enough to actually investigate.
Who said?
Oh, the narrator that was speaking only to Echo. So therefore, I don't know that. I can read the inner thoughts of Echo.
So we're stuck on this planet, essentially.
Unless you can find a way off.
Alright, time to look around, I guess.
I need to make a phone call. I call up Morgan.
I forgot. Did you make a phone call on this planet before?
No, I have not. I made a call on the way to this planet, but not since we've been here.
That's what I need
The
to
service
ask
you're trying
because...
to access does not exist.
Exactly.
Shit. And Robert
feels-
actually does outright say, like he does outright say shit.
Yeah, because that happened in your dream too.
I know, yeah. Not like Robert's actually, like, kind of starting to freak out a little. Well...
Oh, yeah, really quick. Sorry, Johnny, while you were gone in the beginning, after the break, Sean had a dream where he was the only one on the spaceship.
And it was just, dark void and... like,
That makes
everything
Henry's
was gone.
comment of tragic even funnier.
Yeah, like that. That's probably up there with like one of Robert's like greatest fears. It's just like all of a sudden everyone just in his life that he cares about disappearing. Like that's up there with like.
You better thank his lucky stars that Thanos doesn't exist.
Well, then only half of the people that he cares about disappear.
See, but what if half the population happens to be all the people he cares about?
Yeah, true. And the other
I think he
half
gets
is all
to
the people that he
decide.
actually really hates.
Or the people that want to kill him.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I mean, they're kind of the same people.
Anyway, the scene is back to you guys. Sorry. I just wanted to tell Johnny what happened and the reason,
Yeah.
context.
Maybe people on the surface can give us some more info. These Dynamo, whatever the myth jiggers, they've been on this planet. Actually, oh, I don't know. Hey Neil, can I do a general education check to know if these devices are a common thing on this planet?
You may. It's going to be a really tough roll.
Yeah, it's a 5d6 plus 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't actually know if these things were always here or if they were just...
All right, you got a 20. Unfortunately, none of your research about this planet has said anything about these.
Oh, so they could be relatively new.
Well,
So
time to do
people
a
on
quick
the
Google
surface-
search.
Yeah, people on the surface might not even know about this. It's funny because Robert knew about the Kraken. He just also I keep on forgetting we
Okay,
can't call it the
have a good one,
Kraken.
Robert.
It's copywritten by the pre-sequel. Well, really, it's the pre-sequel.
All right.
Or, actually, yeah. Doesn't the Zorakaro planet Split have a name? So I just keep calling it the Krakening, but I don't know if that's actually what it's called.
Just
Sorry, Johnny.
Just like me.
It's just called the Split. I know.
Okay.
Sorry, Johnny. Here, I'll just
Wait,
see
what
if
about
this-
Johnny?
Oh, because River had to dip. He had to go.
Oh,
Yeah, so now my
I
little
didn't even notice.
my little rectangular home got split.
Yeah.
Here, I'll fix that for you temporarily. One moment.
Here we were just talking about the split of Zorakaro, and it happened in real life to Henry.
Yes.
Character, or life imitated art.
Yeah.
To a point.
Just for now. I'll have to fix it later next time then. But yeah. So, what do you
Yeah,
guys
but I do
wish
think
to
it's
do?
funny that Robert
sorry.
knew about the split, but he doesn't know about these. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe
I
we just have
liken
to
this
go back-
planet to North Korea at this point.
Yeah.
Nobody
You can
knows
enter, but you
anything
can't
about
leave.
it. Not even the people that live there know about it.
Yeah. But yeah, we might need to just head back to the surface and I don't know. Maybe we investigate where we thought that green light could have landed. That's my only
Yeah.
idea so far.
All right. You guys are gonna fly over there.
I don't know. Our pilot just left us.
I'm gonna say he's still there, so he can still
Of
fly you
course.
guys. It's you guys making the decisions, I know. So.
He's on autopilot.
All right. But yeah, you guys head over there then.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, 1 sec. Let me get my map. Excuse me. All right, so. All right, you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna close this map and bring up that one for you guys.
You know, it's funny. Even though the white holes were just because of just rolling happening, but Robert is now going to assume that this weird portal thingy surrounding the planet is what also caused those white holes to appear.
Let's see. I'll still use Echo since he's the one flying the ship. Where do you guys wish to drop down first? Do you just want to just go to where that happened? You guys will have to roll some kind of check because now that you're in space, it's a little harder to tell where it went. So I can tell you it was in the southwestern area, but you'll have to kind of tell me on the map where you want to land.
Here's
Should be,
the
like-
map.
Down in like this area.
we'll go to wherever Ivy, because I know Ivy is the one that made the check to like kind of with like a survival check to kind of like get an estimate of where it might have landed.
Okay.
So just to kind of fly in the general direction of where Ivy, like Ivy's best estimation.
Okay, I'll say they kind of directs you over to this area, but you're on the surface now. So, in order to get to where you need to go, I'll need to have you guys make checks.
Sweet.
So, someone roll me a d20.
Will do. Let me just
As I now
shrink this
change the
map so
music
it fits
back
in my
to-
window.
Flying music. Because we had our questioning discovery. Where's the flying music? Sky travel. There it is. Okay.
14.
14. Oops, tables. There it is. Not sure. Oh, that's just for walking. Oh wait, that is, I forgot. Planet travel is by walking or flying. Okay, yeah. So 14. You, interesting enough, Lee. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. So you make an occult education check.
Dick.
Both of us, or
Either or. I'm fine with either.
Blackjack.
but yeah, I have a 5
see.
plus 1.
5+1? Okay, cool. Okay, so you both managed to see on the ground, or not. Well, you see it on the ground, but also there seems to be you almost feel in the air an energy that feels like bleh. Like, I don't know the explanation of it. It makes you feel gross. But you also see on the ground what looks to be like here, hang on, let me get back to my thing. Almost like a burnt carcass that isn't burned.
Like on the surface of the planet?
Yeah. Like, I will say that you're flying close enough for looking, because you find tracks. This is the tracks. And the track is that you've seen this unnatural looking crisp body. It looks like I will say, because technically they are technical Pokemon, I was going to say it looks like a deer. Yeah, so I'm going to say that it's a Sawsbuck. And like almost like a herd of Sawsbuck traveling behind it.
Oh, so
That
they're actually
also
alive.
No, they're dead.
Oh,
Like, if you fly down and try to investigate it, you will then realize as you get closer, this whole herd is dead.
is there? If it looks scorched, does there look like an origin point from like a I forget what that's called. Like something impacts the earth or like.
The impact zone.
Yeah, like the impact zone or the epicenter or something.
You guys may make a perception check.
Well, mine's just the 2d6 again.
18.
Oh, you got
Hey,
2 sixes, so
also
you also an 18. Both of you
Oh, nice.
can tell this was not where the point of origin happened. It is still quite a whiles away, as Ivy says. It was more like it's still a good ways that way. Like, it was off in the distance. But roll me a medicine education if you wish on the Sawsbuck /
Yeah,
Gearling.
it's only a 2d6 plus 1. I think it was either Ivy or Echo that was really good at.
I think it was Ivy, yeah. Or maybe Echo was as well. Yeah, you get a 7. If you wish to make one also, Henry.
Might as well. It's not gonna be much better.
Okay, yeah. So,
I put my finger to its temple and go. I'm afraid it
It's dead.
didn't make it.
yeah, I will say, you know what? Roll me, because I don't know what a nature tech would be technically, but also roll me an occult education if you, because why not?
I think nature would be survival.
Do both of them. Nature
I'm
would be
gonna-
survival. Okay.
I'm gonna do my
So
occult first.
Same.
Okay.
Because my
5d6
occult
plus
is.
1.
Yeah, 5d6 plus 1.
That was horrendous. I'm using another skill monkey.
Okay.
22.
All right. So you know that you feel okay. So I will say you feel the energies in the air still. You know, like it's, and you can tell that this isn't the point of origin because as you kind of walk towards where the end of the herd was, like you're at the beginning where the leader died, and then as you get towards the back end, it almost feels like the energy is getting stronger. So that's how you can tell where the point of origin is as well, as it gets stronger and stronger. But it's not affecting you. But there is something weird in the air. These Sawsbuck died from whatever this energy was. But it almost looks natural, and you can't tell from what kind of natural sense.
Well, it's the only lead we have. And I point off in the
Yeah.
direction I assume the origin is.
Yep.
That way.
So, as you guys get back on the ship and head a little bit longer, I need you to roll me another d20 roll. As we'll get to, whoops.
Oh,
We'll get to
13.
here. 13?
Yes. It was almost a 1.
You know what's funny about that?
I broke again.
What?
I broke again.
You broke again.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, his camera.
Oh, my camera. Well, my phone must have died. Dang. Well, we're gonna leave it at that anyway, because we're almost done. I just keep forgetting that it's like, yeah. All right,
I'll just
so
be
you
hovering
got a
over
13.
Navi all creepily.
That's fine. Sorry. Yeah, I'll have to fix that later because I can only do it when I have so many cameras. But since we're almost done, I'll just leave it. Yeah. Well, you rolled another 13, which as you're flying towards the where the energy feels like it's coming from, as it gets stronger and stronger, the closer the more you fly towards it. You see more dead Pokemon on the ground, the same as the Sawsbuck herd.
This is very disturbing. Like, I mean, just Robert just says that out loud.
Yeah.
Like, this is
All right.
very disturbing.
Roll me another d20.
15.
All right. You get almost like a little break in the dead bodies department, as it's now just flat ground, but you're flying through the air as you get a little extra bonus to flying towards where the center is, and you reach your destination. Actually, I'm gonna do from here this time. Yeah. As you get to the spot you guys fly and you see what looks to be a town. This town is the same color as the dead bodies. The whole town.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
And that is where we're going to leave it for next time. Oh, damn. Son. My God. Guys. That was awesome. I will say also, because technically your map that you now have that you got from the town, does say what this town is. And this is a town called Basingland. Or Basingland. As I will quickly add that to my story stuff.
I hereby move to rename the town Chartown.
Chartown?
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, sorry, locations.
It's just a charred husk.
Okay. Let me add that quick. And this is called yeah. Cool. And that is gonna be right. Here. Yeah. So you guys are coming up on the town, Basingland. There you go. It's now on the map. Awesome. Alright. Guys, that was so much fun. And now we have the plot of you guys are stuck here. Womp womp. No. Alright, you guys have any favorable moments today? I know I'm just kind of jumping into it, but...
Well, also, I'm kind of curious what the cards you pulled were, but I really did like the dreams in this one.
Oh, the cards I pulled were they were the, so for you, it was the plot twist. For River, for Echo, it was the plot twist flashback cards. So he got a vision of what he saw in his past. And for Henry, you got the chase cards. You were being chased. And so for each one you passed, I drew a new card, and you had a new like change in scenery in your dream, kind of like how that usually happens in a dream anyway. But yeah, so it was just a for fun little thing I wanted to do. But in Echo's case, it was an actual remembrance of something in the back.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Sean's campaign with the Story Wars cards.
Oh, yeah.
Dreams.
Nice.
Except I kind of picked them.
Oh, true.
'Cause all he did, he drew three and he said, pick one that screams at you for so and so. And I'm like, all right.
Oh, okay.
And doggy. No, he didn't even say for so. He just said, pick one.
Yeah.
And they all turned out to be absolutely wonderful. I especially loved the picks from Mallory's dream. Her worst fears.
That's
Yep.
awesome. All right. So that was Johnny. What was your favorable moment?
Ooh. I gotta think here. Because not a lot happened.
That is true. We didn't have most of everything happened that was on the ship, because I had to show you guys what the ship looked like and then get your items you picked.
Honestly, I think
also
I think just hitting all the rolls.
hitting all the rolls, nice.
Hitting all the rolls.
I did forget, Schoolie, I did see your magic item redemption. I think I did do that for that. I don't think we had a chance to decide who was getting an item, but I think because recently Robert, Echo, and Ivy have all gotten items, I think I will give Henry the next one.
Oh boy.
If you want.
Yeah, no problem.
Otherwise I can
No
roll.
problem.
Because I also remember,
Oh,
Henry,
thank
you got that sword, so if you want, I can just roll it.
It'd be more fair.
Okay, I'll do a roll. But I think it's still based on who is here today, so I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. So that would be Echo again. So Echo will get your item. World tape change. Oh yeah. Also, because I did see that Schoolia did roll for the type change in chat. So let me go do that quick so I can at least tell you what typing it will become for the next one. 3. Ooh. Alright, so the next wild Pokemon you guys encounter, one of them is going to be a dragon type change.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Yeah. I should keep that a secret, but I don't care. It's just so Schoolia knows that his thing would have counted. So the next
Just because
we don't always get new encounters. So
no, because Robert's sword has the dragon color to it. Well, no, because it's the same color.
No, his sword is blue, not green
The hilt
or dark green.
for,
It's orange
for dragon. For dragon.
I guess an orange dragon. Yeah, true.
I mean, if you want to get really technical, dragon's like navy color, but
You're right. All right, and then my favorable moment was definitely finally getting to trap my players on this planet. I mean, technically they were always trapped as soon as they arrived, but now that they know,
we actually have the realization of it, yeah.
It's like, ooh. Okay, awesome. Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out. I can go see if anyone is live today, and we can go raid someone.
Bob's live.
Bob's always live on Wednesdays.
I know,
But he's awesome.
He's playing Toxic Commando,
Ooh.
which
It
I'd
says he's
recommend
playing
if you.
John Carpenter.
Yeah, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Oh, okay, cool. He's
I
playing
think
with
I sent you
Linda.
that.
Yeah, you did. I think you did. Yeah, let's go raid Bob again. Let's see what they're playing. Let's see what they're up to.
Bobberty Bob.
Ooh, okay. It kind of looks like COD zombies, but oh my god, what is that? Okay, never mind. Oh wait. Oh, Left 4 Dead. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Left 4 Dead, but it's like more open, and the AI is actually like worth it.
All right. So we'll raid him as soon as we switch over to the other screen. When I'm ready to go do that, I will get ready. I will get that set up. But thank you guys so much for hanging out and seeing our game again today. If you'd like to check out past episodes, if you're kind of late joining, there are 60 whole other episodes over on YouTube that you can check out, which is insane that to say that we have 61 episodes on this. Holy shit, that's awesome. But yeah, so you can find all my other recordings and streams over there. We have a campaign 1 for Pokemon Space as well, with another group that we did over there, but I think there's only like 7 episodes of that. I think I have 20 something that I need to upload to that, but I think right now it's still good that we're just doing these, because I need to manually update those and bring in like a thumbnail for those, because I have thumbnails for those going on, and I want to do thumbnails for these games too, but that takes a lot of that is me time that needs to go and do that, so I can finally get thumbnails for that. But luckily I have all the time in the world now that they're on YouTube. I just need to do that. What's up?
So did you pan this out specifically so that we finding out that we're trapped on the planet was tailored to April Fool's Day?
April Fools, you guys don't exist. You guys aren't actually playing a Pokemon tabletop. This is Neon Odyssey. No.
It's a simulation. Wake up.
Wake up! You guys are actually dreaming right now playing this Pokemon tabletop. Oh my god, I forgot we were playing this on April 1st. I should have done so many things. It's fine. It's all good.
That's my favorite part of the stream.
But yeah, and if you'd like to join the Discord, you can follow this link right here. I always post when I go live on there, as well as all my other friends' Discords and other people's Discords that allow me to post when I go live as well. And yeah, I have a Twitter, but I don't care if you follow that or not. It's fine, whatever. I don't really care about Twitter. It's just there. But yeah, anyway, we will be live here on this channel on Friday. But I will be ending that one at 7 because we do have the bowling that day. But we will be back on Friday on Immersion Diversion here for more Lives of P. I think we're getting pretty close to the end. I don't actually know how much we got further, but I think I just hit level 70. I don't know. There's still a lot going on.
I'll find out where you are in your previous stream. I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah. And then otherwise we will be back tomorrow over on Games and Tea for some Scarlet Guard. I think. I'm pretty sure we're doing Scarlet Guard tomorrow. And over on Dead Aussie Gamers channel for more 7 Dooms for Standpoint. Where we have 3 Dooms left. I'm pretty sure. 3.5, because we still got to defeat that Skeleton Horse. But thank you guys so much for joining. This has been Roll for Immersion, and we roll the immersion to you. See ya. Bye, everybody.
Bye.